Welcome to the Kentucky Game Plan with your hosts, Adrian and Mac.
Welcome to the Kentucky Game Plan, everyone. I'm Adrian.
And I'm Mac.
We're nobodies and you're somebody. Thanks for stopping through.
I'm cold.
You're cold? Well,
Yes.
It's very cold outside.
Yes. Yesterday I was so icy.
You were icy.
Yes.
Were you gleaming?
I was gleaming, yes. Slipping, sliding, and gleaming.
Slipping, sliding, gleaming. It's a perfect combination right there.
Yeah. It's wintertime.
Yeah.
This is the winter edition. I'm so cold. Kentucky Game Plan.
Well, let's get it started off with the locals.
The locals
in the
is.
cold.
Oh, yeah.
So there you go.
Some of the teams came up cold, and some are super hot.
Some are super hot.
Kentucky Wildcats.
Kentucky Wildcats.
Right. Vanderbilt was the icy team. They lost to the Wildcats 67-74. I was expecting a little more of this game, especially on Vanderbilt's side, because it's always tricky. You know, it's a battle when the Wildcats go down to, their home court and play.
Yeah, they're a grinded out type of team, always have been.
And they're just wide open on the court when they play. Alexander finished with 22 points. Knox had 17 points. And P.J. Washington and Dalio had 10 points each. Pretty impressive.
Yeah.
Considering all the injuries we got going on with the Wildcats.
Yeah, all the injuries that have kind of mounted up kind of out of nowhere with Green with his back.
Yeah, he's day-to-day.
Yeah, I mean, and
Vanderbilt has been practicing.
with his practicing, but he's not game ready. That's what Coach says. He's not game ready yet.
Physically, he is. It's the mental part that he's lacking. And he wants. Well, everybody was expecting him to start in the Vanderbilt game, but Cal wants him to have his first debut. Well, have his debut at Rupp Arena. So so you can
the
be
home crowd.
Exactly.
Get that push.
And then Jamal Baker had his knee surgery back in November. So we're not sure when he's going to return. He's in the rehab phase now. So we can get him back soon.
So hopefully this game was more of a grinded game for them as far as their defense, and they showed up to play well on defense because, Knox had a couple steals there with, the big dunk.
The block.
And then the block, exactly. And they controlled the clock very well.
Dalio's block, though. That should be a block of the year. he put a dude on his butt.
But, yeah, it was a win that they needed.
Right.
It was
especially a road game.
In conference, road game. Like I said, against a grinded-out type of team, they came out on top, which, like you said, it builds their confidence.
Right.
And they're now 14-3, 4-1 in conference.
And Vanderbilt has lost 7 games this season in single digits.
So there you go.
So it's one of those things where coach is like, "Hey, I don't want to be close, so we're good enough as being almost winning, which isn't good enough."
Right. Well, it's not good enough. Almost winning doesn't get you the win. So.
But Cats have South Carolina Tuesday, and Vandy visits Mississippi State on Tuesday as well. So.
Yeah, that game.
2 very interesting games.
The UK game is on ESPN.
Okay.
So 9 p.m. ESPN.
Moving on to the Louisville Cardinals.
Cardinals. The men's Cardinals, yes. Big win.
94-86 against Virginia Tech. So it puts Louisville at 13-4. Virginia Tech 13-5.
Yeah, 13-5. Once again,
Adele.
another type of grind-out game.
Adele's the man, though.
Adele is their MVP.
Yeah.
I really put everything on Snyder at the beginning of the season to get that team going, and he is just
kind of lacked.
He's lacked, and unfortunately, being a senior,
right,
being through this,
should be
multiple seasons,
he should be showing a little more of a leadership role.
Exactly. Being the starting point guard, being the senior, this is a guy that needs to show up every game.
If you're not scoring, be a facilitator.
Be a facilitator, and talk to your teammates. If you're the point guard, you need to communicate.
Yep,
Coach can't do everything on the
right,
sidelines.
You got to be that floor general.
So, I look for him to hopefully turn it on.
He had 19 points.
He did have 19 points. But the game before that, they I think he finished single digits. I think 9 points.
Right.
So he's on, he's off. He's on, he's off. He needs to be on.
The 3-point range they were on.
They were
13 for 23 from 3-point range.
very
And,
well.
They're double digits.
Because this is not a good 3-point shooting team.
No, and they got
And
double digits. Ryan McMahon, he had 10 points, but 2 of his points were 3-pointers.
right.
So those 2 key 3-pointers at that. Ray Spalding finished with 6 points, 5 rebounds, and 4 blocks. Pretty impressive there. VJ King, 16 points. Muhammad had 5 rebounds and 6 points. Ray Spalding. Oh, right.
Yeah, Ray Spalding, we already went over his stats.
Yeah.
So, but Adele, once again, shows up, does his thing.
Always.
Always.
I mean,
So
he's on both ends of the court.
He's their season MVP so far.
And he said if you want to be good, you got to get it down on both ends. That's what he's doing, offense and defense. He's there.
Well, he's right. And that's what's going to get your exposure. That's what's going to get your team going.
I mean,
So-
the shot blocks he had and the 2 big defensive plays that he had late in the second half were what kept Louisville alive and pushed them on.
Well, Adele, like I said, has showed up and has been their season MVP. Hopefully Snyder will get it going before the ACC conference tournament.
Right.
And obviously, hopefully, they get in the big dance.
As far as Virginia Tech goes, I mean, they just couldn't come up with any plays down the stretch. I mean, they couldn't get any stops, and that's what really
Flat.
hurt them.
They came out flat there at
They
the
did.
end. Look exhausted.
They did, but
Yeah.
they did come in shooting 49%. They had 19 turnovers. In the paint, they did a really good job. They beat Louisville 40-28 in the paint.
So,
And
But-
Buzz Williams, he congratulates Padgett and his coaching staff. He thinks they're doing a really good job. So hopefully they can keep that up.
19 turnovers, though.
Yeah. So it shows Louisville's defensive side. They're doing work on the defensive end.
Well, and that's Padgett's type of thing. He's even when he was playing, he
Oh, yeah.
played in the block, down low, rebounding, blocking shots left and right.
And I'm
So-
sure he's stressing that in practice. So,
Oh yeah, you have to, and that's the key to winning
Right.
is defense.
Defense.
Defense causes offense.
Right, exactly.
So there you go.
Notre Dame Tuesday night for the Cards. They haven't won since February 26, 1994. So hopefully Cards can get a win in. We'll see what happens.
Speaking of cards, still
Lady Cards.
Lady Cards. Oh my. 100-67.
Yeah, that's a slaughter.
That's
Nobody was expecting that.
not that
especially
type
against
of slaughter.
Notre Dame.
Exactly, especially against Notre Dame, being such a top-ranked team. Man, Durr and Allen, both 30-plus points.
Yeah, not
Got
surprised.
Got it done. Yeah, I mean, it looked like Notre Dame was, gonna get it going, and then they just
Just went flat.
went flat again. It's bad with this Notre Dame team because they're so up and down.
Lady Cards defense turned into that offense. So
Yeah, I mean, Lady Cards shot 60-plus from all over.
wow,
65% from the field, 64 from three-point range, and 63 from the free throw line.
there you go.
So 60-plus across the board. Notre Dame shot 44 from the field, 41 from three.
Wow.
And,
Well, that shows you why they won.
yeah, I mean, 60-plus across the board, like I said. Once again, defense,
Yep.
defense,
Lady
defense.
Cards are looking very impressive.
Lady Cards 19-0,
Wow.
5-0 in conference. So they play Pitt Thursday night at 7 p.m.
It should be an easy win.
It should be.
We'll see what
but
happens. Yeah, no one.
you got to
jinx
play the
them.
game.
Right.
Play the game, as they
Keep
say.
that defense up.
So yeah.
Who else do we have? College basketball.
Well, still keeping it
A lot
local.
of games yesterday.
Bellarmine. Wow. Who would have thought Bellarmine would have fizzed out so fast here?
And who did they play?
Parkside.
I heard of Parkside.
Yeah, Parkside.
Is that like
Bellarmine
a
lost-
recreational team or?
Well, their record looks like a recreational team, but the way they played against Bellarmine, did not.
Wow.
Parkside 80, Bellarmine 68. They just couldn't get it going. Bellarmine couldn't get going.
Was this a road game for them?
It was a road game, so
Yeah.
the streak continues. 50-plus home wins. Streak continues. This was a road game. Eberhardt for Bellarmine finished with 24 points and 4 steals.
Wow.
Bach finished with 18 points and 2 steals.
Bach.
And Jarek Coles finished with 10 points and 4 assists.
Okay.
Overall, Bellarmine is 14-1 still. I mean, overall, 5-1 in conference. But Parkside, 5-10 overall,
Ooh.
and 3-2 in conference. So,
Yeah, Bellarmine definitely dropped the ball on that one.
yeah, they
But-
came in, I think, too confident.
I think this is going to be a motivational piece for them. You know, get back here, get some good practices in, and, you know, put this loss behind them and, you know, use it as a stepping stone to go forward.
You have to. I mean, you know, like
You
I
can't
said,
dwell on it.
just because that other team has a bad record doesn't mean they can't beat you.
Exactly.
I mean, that's why you go out and you play.
Everybody comes prepared to play. You never know. You can't underestimate any team.
Never. Bellarmine plays Southern Indiana at home tomorrow night, Monday night, 8 p.m.
Okay.
So
Hopefully get a W.
let's get another W. Let that streak continue.
Western Kentucky had a game yesterday.
How'd that go?
Looks like they pulled it off. I don't have the score. Did you get that one?
I did not get that score.
What about North Carolina?
Well, North Carolina 69, Notre Dame 68. So 1 point win.
Another grind.
Another grind game. Kansas 73, Kansas State 72. So Kansas ranked number 12. They continue on. Michigan 82, Michigan State 72.
Oh,
So
wow.
Michigan State falls to Michigan. Duke 89, Wake Forest 71. So Duke continues to roll. Bagley still looks like the number 1 pick in the NBA draft.
Okay.
Texas Tech 72. West Virginia, number 2 in the country, falls 72-71. That was a home win for Texas Tech.
Oh, wow. Well, back to Hilltoppers.
Yes.
They won 73-63 against the Charlotte 49er Club.
Okay. Yeah, Charlotte 49ers, yes.
So-
Used to be Conference USA, I believe.
That was the final there, and they're 5-0 in league play.
There you go. Western Kentucky still rolling through.
Yeah,
So
so they're looking pretty good.
they are.
Any more locals?
No, that's all I got with the locals.
No more locals?
NFL.
Wow.
Here we go, folks. This
Yeah,
is what
here
that
we go.
grinding season's all about right
Well,
now.
I want to say first and foremost,
Yes.
the Battle of the Birds game, Falcons versus the Eagles,
Yes.
was crazy.
The plays look crazy.
That
I didn't
was-
actually
that
get to see the
game
game,
was-
but the highlights were insane.
It was. That was a really good game, one of the best I've seen all year.
Wow.
Which I didn't get to see all of it, but from what I got to watch of it was great. And it was good to see the Eagles pull that win out.
Yeah, Eagles 15, Falcons 10.
Right.
Nick Foles stepping up.
He did. And a lot of people didn't think he was going to do what he was going to do because everybody just bashed the guy. Oh, he looked horrible against his team. He's not going to do this, and he's going to have to do this. I don't see him doing this, and they're not going anywhere, and blah, blah, blah. But guess what? Shut all the haters down.
Shut him down. Got the win. Like
That's
you
what
said,
it's
Nick
about.
Foles, though, you know, when he's Jekyll and Hyde type of guy, when he's good, he's great. When he's awful, he's horrendous. But he showed up. He was 23 of 30 for 246 yards and a touchdown. LeGarrette Blount, 9 carries, 19 yards and a touchdown. And Jay Ajayi, the guy they traded for about week 6, 15 carries, 54 yards. Matt Ryan for the losing Falcons was 22 of 36 for 210 yards and a touchdown.
It's kind of sad to see them lose because Matt Ryan's a really good quarterback, I think. Good dude, too.
Oh, yeah, I agree.
Well, he works hard, and I was just,
Tevin Coleman, the ex-Indiana player
yeah,
for the Falcons. 10 carries, 79 yards. And Julio Jones, 9 catches, 101 yards, but did not get that game-winning touchdown.
yeah.
Right through his hands, and he says that he can catch that ball 9 out of 10 times.
Oh, this was one of those times.
That's one of the ones he didn't.
Crazy.
So, but yeah, Falcons lose. Great run they had towards the end of the season to get into the playoffs. Eagles move on. They play the winner of the Saints-Vikings game. Which
Today.
Is today. Yep.
Steelers, Jags.
Steelers Jags.
That game's at 105. Saints Vikings at 4:40, folks. So you all be sure to tune in.
And the winner of that Jags Steelers game is going to play the Brady Bunch. Yep.
Brady Bunch.
Yep. Patriots.
I won't comment on that.
Patriots.
That game kind of ticked me off.
That ticked off a lot of people, I think.
I just turned it because I was like, man, as soon as Mariota got the ball, this is your start here. This is your time to at least score and get up, within a touchdown. Get sacked twice.
Twice in a row. Yeah, the left tackle.
I mean, come on.
Blown plays.
Ridiculous.
Patriots win 35-14 over the Titans. This was a home win for the Patriots. I think it was a home win across the board because, man, those officials, they were not cheering on the Titans.
Of course not. You expect them to? Maybe
there
there's
were some calls that were spot on, and there were some calls that was just kind of like, what?
Well, maybe the field. There was something to do with the turf or something they were playing on.
I don't know.
It wasn't real turf, or it
was it real footballs?
It wasn't. Well, we've been through the whole football thing. It was the deflation and lying about it, knowing about it and then lying about it. But maybe the field was, I don't know. Maybe Brady and the Brady bunch had something to do with the field.
Maybe
they
had
so that calls
cleats.
Exactly.
They had
that
calls
cleats. Them to help them win the game. I don't know.
Mariota for the losing Titans, 22 of 37 for 254 yards and 2 touchdowns. Derrick Henry, the guy that was supposed to step up, and he played so well against Kansas City's defense with DeMarco Murray being out. Derrick Henry, 12 carries, 28 yards.
Didn't need his Wheaties.
Didn't need his Wheaties at all. Eric Decker, 6 catches, 85 yards. But Corey Davis, guy that came out of nowhere for the Titans. Corey Davis, 5 catches, 63 yards, and 2 touchdowns. For the Patriots, Tom Brady, 35 of 53, 337 yards, 3 touchdowns.
But we already know Tom Brady's going to be Tom Brady. So.
Right. Gronk, 6 catches, 81 yards for a
Gronk's
touchdown.
Going to be Gronk.
And Danny Amendola, 11 catches, 112 yards. Deion Lewis, 15 carries, 62 yards. Like I said, the Patriots, are awaiting the winner of the Jags-Steelers. So technically, like I predicted, that Pennsylvania Super Bowl still could happen.
Yep.
So
a lot of people have predicted it.
Yeah, well, I mean, hopefully this turns out to be the way that we all expect it.
Yeah.
As far as what I mean by that is the Patriots not making the Super Bowl.
Right.
And this could be the end of this beautiful marriage that we've all seen with the Patriots as far as Belichick and Brady and the offensive coordinator, defensive
coordinator.
Time for a divorce. I mean, it looks like these coordinators are on their way out at the end of the season to take head coaching jobs.
Yep.
They've been linked to the Denver Broncos, the Detroit Lions, the New York Giants, Arizona Cardinals. So, not that they don't deserve it. Right. They do deserve it.
What about, switching gears here, what about LeVar Ball's sons? Have you watched them play their Lithuanian debut?
I've watched just very little.
Last night's game, they had nothing across the board, no points.
Yeah, I saw that. Both of them 0-0.
So, I wonder what Mr. Ball had to say about that.
So, their first game, they looked pretty good.
Yeah. Looks like they're playing a bunch of old men.
Yeah, that's what they said.
Old foreign guys. It's like, okay, you guys are 19, and these guys are 40?
They look like
they're running out and dunking on them.
Yeah. Out there. Nothing against Lithuanian basketball.
No, nothing at all. But
I mean, these are young kids, and they should be scoring left and right, dunking, and they couldn't get anything going. Neither one of them.
That was the game before that. They were dunking on everybody and had the Harlem Globetrotter passes going on.
And this game, flat.
Lance and LeBron. Lance Stevenson, LeBron. More shenanigans going on in that game.
Well, when you get Lance Stevenson involved, you got shenanigans.
I mean, he was
blowing
in his ear one year, and then this year he's, pushing and poking.
Mm-hmm.
LeBron enough and push the guy away, and I guess he does it for his 15 minutes of fame against the Cavs.
Well, yeah, 15 minutes of fame, or, I mean, it could be, I want to get in this guy's head, kind of like the way Dennis Rodman used to do.
Shaq.
And Shaq.
Yeah.
Um,
Well, it's not working.
No, it's not working. LeBron's too good to let anybody get in his head. But like you said, the shenanigans that Lance Stevenson does, he's a good ball player. I don't know why he just doesn't let his ball speak for itself as far as his basketball play.
I think he's intimidated. So he's like, well, I'm going to go out here and act like a clown, try to throw LeBron out of his game because I know I can't beat him.
No, well,
So
yeah, I agree. You're not going to beat LeBron unless you're on LeBron's
LeBron
level.
beats himself.
Or LeBron beats himself.
Like when he gently stepped outside the line,
gently stepped
driving
outside the
baseline. So
with that little floater there.
you know you can't win them all. But speaking of winning them all, they have been losing the past few games, and the whole debate's in there. So will this be the year that Cavs don't make the playoffs?
That debate is up.
The East is looking mighty dangerous with the Raptors. They took a beating from the Raptors.
Mm-hmm.
You got the Celtics, and I watched those guys in practice the other day, and it was just a dunk contest, a dunk fest, and I was kind of blown away by what I was seeing.
I'm just thinking, they don't have Gordon Hayward.
Right.
So, I mean, that's a guy that can put 20-plus points on you any night.
So
As far as the Celtics. The Raptors, yeah, they look good, and they put a butt whipping on the Cavs, you're right. But Toronto has always been a team that plays well during the season, gets into the playoffs, and falls flat on their face.
Do you think this would be the case this year?
It could be. I mean, but things change. You learn from your mistakes, as they say. So this could be the year that they do get to the Eastern Conference Finals.
So they could be a threat.
They could be a threat.
And the Celtics.
If DeMar DeRozan plays the way he's playing,
Yeah. He has to be consistent each game.
into the playoffs, yeah, they're dangerous. I mean, you still got Kyle Lowry over there.
Yep.
Who can do his thing. But, I mean, DeRozan is their star. He did sign that big deal, I want to say 2 seasons ago, to stay there. Live and learn, as they say, but I got to see it. I got to see them progress as a team, progress in the playoffs, and learn from their mistakes. Because, like I said, the last 2-3 seasons, they've gotten to the playoffs and done nothing.
What about the whole rumor with it's still floating around? I thought it would die down by now once the season started. LeBron's the reason Kyrie left. LeBron ran Kyrie out of Cleveland. Kyrie's a Celtic now. He's their man.
He's their leader.
The leader.
He's their star.
He wanted to be the man of a team and lead a team, be that guy.
Right.
Which he has that now. He has the potential to do it. He has that opportunity. So, what do you think? Did he run him out of Cleveland?
I don't think LeBron ran anybody out of Cleveland, personally. I think Kyrie felt like he wasn't the star anymore.
Mm-hmm.
Even though he was drafted there, he didn't go there. He wasn't a free agent. He was drafted to the Cavs. He was their star. When LeBron left, went to Miami, he went through the seasons, no playoffs, grinding it out. Injuries. LeBron comes back, the golden child of Cleveland. And let's be honest, that's what he is.
Right.
He's the golden child of Cleveland. They go to the finals. They win. And they go to the finals again. I think the thing is with Kyrie, he felt like he was disrespected by the organization as far as
the front office.
And the coaching staff.
Right.
I mean,
so it's like
he's the starting point guard. He's the guy that was drafted there, just like LeBron was drafted there. Why isn't he the facilitator? Why isn't he the one running the offense? Why is it LeBron?
LeBron's back, so what about me? Did you guys forget about me?
Right.
So you feel like he was pushed to the back?
I think he felt like he was put on the back burner once LeBron came back, and clearly after they won the championship, he felt like
LeBron even said, "Hey, this is Kyrie's team. I'm not going to get in the way of his first year back with Cleveland." He said, "This is Kyrie's team.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to play my role, but this is his team." So
then that first
I don't
year,
see what the big deal was.
Well,
in the first year, they didn't.
Yeah, then the knee injury to Kyrie, that set him back, and I think that set him back mentally.
Right.
I think now Kyrie's like, you know what? I'm going to go somewhere where I'm not overshadowed by one of the best players in the world. This is going to be my team. I can facilitate the team. I can run this team. And that's the role he's always wanted,
Right.
I think. I don't think he wanted to be, how can I put it, the main scorer. I just think he wanted it to be his team.
Right. He wanted to be
wanted
a leader.
to run the offense, and he wanted to facilitate and do his thing on the court. That being said, that's what LeBron does. And that's what LeBron's been doing very well his entire career. So, you know, you can't keep two guys on the same team that both want to be the same guy.
Right.
And
like two kings and a castle.
Right. So,
what about two castles and a king? That would be my situation.
That would be your situation.
Because I'm a king and I got two castles. Which castle am I going to stay in tonight?
I don't know.
You
Which
know,
one are you?
be back and forth to castles. So that means I would have a queen in each castle, right?
Well, that's up to you.
I think that'd be awesome.
It could be. But,
Yeah.
you know, that's a lot of trouble you're dealing with there.
You know, I'm one to deal with a lot of trouble.
Oh, are you?
Yeah,
Okay.
So
Well,
it happens.
good luck with that.
Right. I heard you guys had an action-packed day yesterday.
We did,
I wish I could have been along for the journey, but, you know, duty calls.
unfortunately.
I wish
Yeah.
you had been the one along for the journey instead of me.
Yeah, I know. It happens. But you know what? You're a trooper.
She is a trooper.
You are.
She went out and
You do more than you do more than you think you know.
she battled the cold.
She does. Well, she did.
Yep.
And the
So,
elements.
The elements, the craziness
Yep.
of the day,
Right.
because it was pretty
Well,
crazy.
what happened?
Well, we went and did the Tony Delk wine signing
Okay.
at Liquor Barn.
Did you drink any wine?
We tasted it.
Tasted it. Okay.
We
You
did
tasted
taste
it.
Yeah. They
Right.
wouldn't let us drink the bottle, so yeah. But Liquor Barn and Tony Delk have a thing going for his Lorenzo wine.
Okay.
Um,
Is this something he just started? Or
It's
is
something
it-
his wife just started up. She's the wine connoisseur
Right.
person of the team there, and he's just putting his name on it basically and
Okay.
promoting it. Stand-up guy, obviously, you know, part of the '96 UK championship team.
Oh, yeah.
So yeah, if you get a chance, go on Twitter or the Liquor Barn website, check that out. He's all over from here to Lexington. I mean, he's everywhere.
Did you post the pictures on the
Yeah, I did post some pictures
on the page?
I did.
Awesome.
So definitely check them out. It's great meeting him and his wife, Margie. Like I said, the bottle of wine itself is $30 a bottle.
Okay.
Get it signed right there on the spot.
Is it a sangria, a rosé, or Pinot Grigio? What are we working with?
There's
Or-
a Chardonnay and there's a bourbon barrel aged cab.
Wow.
Cabernet. Yeah.
That sounds amazing.
The Chard was my favorite of the two.
Okay.
So that's
So
just
you're
me.
a Chardonnay guy.
So Chardonnay was the better of the two for me.
So you're a soft Chardonnay guy.
I'm a soft Chardonnay guy.
Okay.
There you go. Also, yesterday,
So you would have like Michael Bolton playing in the background,
if I could, I would.
a chilled bottle of
Actually, I would have Michael
Chardonnay.
Bolton singing and Kenny G playing.
Wow.
That's how I would have it.
Sam, you're a lucky lady.
Little does she know.
Yeah.
Yep. Also, went out yesterday, battled the code, went to Planet Fitness.
4.
Lamar Jackson,
All right. The GOAT.
the Heisman winner. The first round draft pick, as they expect to be. Planet Fitness.
Did you get to talk to him?
It was very short and sweet. It was very, good luck. Thanks for doing what you've done for
Awesome.
the city and U of L. So, yeah, check out the Planet Fitness website. If you're a member, the signature itself is free for one item. If not, it's $25. It goes towards his charity, Blessings in a Backpack
Nice.
for kids. So,
That's a good thing they do every
so
year.
definitely check that out. Like I said, Planet Fitness website. He's signing today over New Albany at Planet Fitness. I think next weekend he's at Valley Station in E-Town, but
Okay.
not sure about the dates and the times as far as that's concerned.
What else we got going on locally?
27th, your boy Jack Harlow, Mercury Ballroom. So there's that.
He just released his CD. He got a new video out too.
Yeah, you sent that to me.
Yep.
I got to watch that.
Watch the Youth. Y'all check it out.
January 20th, also at KFC Yum Center, Kid Rock.
Okay.
So if you're the Kid Rock type of guy,
March 17th, I'm gonna throw out Big Crit, Mercury Ballroom. I'll be there.
there you go.
Yes, sir.
March. Well, that's it. Thanks for stopping by, everybody.
And you all stay warm, please, and stay off the ice.
Yeah, it's not going to be pretty on the way down. Thanks, everyone.
For tuning in to Kentucky Game Plan.